How does a loving sister, a devoted mother, and a trusted friend become the target of a cold-blooded plot? For Michelle Hampton, betrayal came from a place she least expected, leaving her family shattered and a community demanding answers.
That's my twin sister. I'm nothing without her. She was nothing without me. Like, she is literally my everything. And I need help finding who did this to her, please.
The crisp morning of November 20th, 2024, in Clayton, Missouri, seemed routine for Michelle Hampton. At 7 a.m., the 37-year-old mother of a teenage daughter stepped outside her home on Whitman Drive. But before the day could begin, it turned into a nightmare. Two men in a dark truck pulled up, jumped out, and forced Michelle into the vehicle at gunpoint. This wasn't a random act of violence. It was calculated. Watching helplessly was her twin sister, who would later play a critical role in unraveling the horrific events. As the truck sped away, Michelle's family, including her sister and other relatives, pursued the kidnappers, desperate to save her. They followed the truck to a neighborhood intersection, but were forced to stop when gunfire erupted.
I'm the Director of Public Affairs and Information for the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department. Earlier today, a woman encountered a male suspect in the city of Clayton. A family member witnessed the female enter that vehicle with the individual, who we've since learned was armed. At this point in the investigation, it appears that the suspect forced the female to drive from the city of Clayton into the city of St. Louis.
Please subscribe to our channel and make comments about what you think of our videos. The suspects, armed and dangerous, shot at the pursuing vehicle, narrowly missing the family members. Helpless, they dialed 911, reporting the terrifying abduction. The Clayton Police Department and St. Louis Metropolitan Police launched a joint operation to find Michelle, but time was running out. Unbeknownst to her family, Michelle was enduring unimaginable terror. Her abductors, later revealed to be targeting her specifically, drove her to various locations, forcing her to withdraw money from ATMs. Investigators later confirmed she complied with their demands, likely in a desperate attempt to stay alive. Tragically, compliance wasn't enough. By mid-morning, Michelle's body was found in an alley in the Kingsway East neighborhood of St. Louis. She had been shot multiple times in the head, a cold execution. Her body was abandoned, as if her life held no value to those who had taken it.
During this encounter, the victim's loved one was following. At one point, the armed suspect shot at a family member near Euclid and Enright. No one was injured in that gunfire. Around 11 o'clock this morning, you all are well aware that District 6 officers responded to the shooting. Officers arrived on scene. This was in the 4700 block of Greer. When they arrived, they found an adult female who had been shot. She later died at the scene.
She was really kind and genuine, and she was always there for me and supported me.
Please subscribe to our channel and make comments about what you think of our videos. The news devastated her family. Michelle's brother, Mike Potter, recalled her as a loving and kind woman with no ties to crime or trouble. She was a good person, he told reporters. I don't understand how this could happen to her. As investigators pieced together the timeline, shocking details emerged. One of the suspects had close ties to Michelle's twin sister, adding a layer of betrayal that made the tragedy even more unbearable. While authorities have not disclosed all details about the motive, they confirmed this was a targeted attack, ruling out random violence.
Definitely was a great mom, a great friend, a great daughter, great sister. She strived for greatness, and she didn't deserve this.
I already miss her so much, and I remember the last thing I said to her was, I'll see you tomorrow.
Police have arrested Anjuan Mosby, a 43-year-old man, in connection with the kidnapping and murder of Michelle Hampton in Clayton, Missouri. Mosby is now facing 20 charges, including first-degree murder, first-degree kidnapping, multiple counts of armed criminal action, and endangering the welfare of a child. He has also been federally charged with kidnapping resulting in death. Mosby is linked to the Hampton family through prior associations, as he and Michelle reportedly knew each other. Surveillance footage and forensic evidence, including DNA found on a coat recovered from a suspect's vehicle, played a key role in identifying Mosby. Authorities apprehended Mosby after a high-stakes chase ended with his car being disabled by spike strips. Weapons and narcotics were discovered in his possession at the time of arrest. He is currently being held without bond at the St. Louis City Justice Center. Investigators have emphasized the collaborative effort between local and federal agencies in capturing and charging Mosby, highlighting the extensive work involved in solving the case. The revelation has left the family grappling with questions they may never fully answer. The impact of Michelle's murder has rippled through Clayton, a quiet community unaccustomed to such violent crimes. A GoFundMe campaign was set up to help cover funeral expenses, and neighbors rallied to support Michelle's grieving daughter, who now faces a future without her mother. For the Hampton family, justice for Michelle is the only solace in an otherwise unimaginable situation. Her story is a haunting reminder of how suddenly life can change and how betrayal can come from the most unexpected places. Michelle Hampton's death has become more than a tragic crime. It's a call for vigilance and justice in the face of unthinkable cruelty. Please subscribe to our channel and make comments about what you think of our videos.